Hey everyone, Joe here. Sorry about the slideshow. I know this week's videos are about your wheels, aka your rides, although ride means something different in the UK, so I've decided to do a one on wheels. Okay, here is my very first car. This is a Pontiac 6000, and my then boyfriend was a body man who put Bondo on the driver's door. That's me in the front seat, by the way, and all the rust, and yeah, paid $800 for that car. I love that car. First car, piece of crap. Okay, then many years passed. I took the bus, and then I got this car. It was a Mazda 626, 1997, and it was the first nice car I ever owned. And it was when I got this job back in 2003, and I think it was in 1997. Okay, then I got this. Oh, the air conditioning broke in the Mazda, so I got my Subaru Impreza wagon. I know, I look ridiculous. I'm had an axe in that photo. This was me in New Orleans. This car, I went everywhere with this car. I bought that roof rack. That's me in that's my car actually in the French Quarter in New Orleans. My friends were driving behind me. And that was my Alpine stereo. Well, it was a Kenwood deck, and I listened to a lot of Survivor, so I missed that. Then I got this van. This was the van that I lived in when I went traveling around North America. I converted, as you can see, I ripped out the back seats. I put a rug back there. Eventually, I put a little. You'll see the next few slides. I have a cot that I cable tied to the rug so it wouldn't slip around. And I lived in this van for 4 months. It's a Dodge a 1998 Dodge Grand Caravan, and this was in 2008. So I mean, the van was already over 10 years old when I got it, and it was only $2,500. And I put 35,000 kilometers on it on that road trip, and I slept on that cot, and I had the time of my life. That van really, really, really was worth every penny. There's me under a Joshua tree in California. That van. Coming up, what's next? Oh, yes, I dented the crap out of it. I call that a parallel parking miscalculation. That is the only time I've ever done anything like that. Okay, here's the interior of the van once I was living in it. There was the cot, plus I had a little table, as you can see on the left. In the back, on the bottom left-hand corner, was a fridge that was plugged into a DC outlet. I had a butane stove. I had lots of food, my little table, water. I actually even had running water. I don't know if you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, but it was a garden sprayer pump. Oh yeah, then the van got stolen out of my front driveway. That was the back window smashed, and you can see my peacenik hippie sign. And they punched down. Apparently, these vans are really easy to steal. You just stick a screwdriver in and steal it, and they. Anyway, okay, so let's skip ahead. Then I went for my AZ truck driving license, which I guess in the U.S. is called CDL. That's me lowering the landing gear on a transport truck in a pair of pink wellies. Why do I have pink wellies, you ask? Well, they were the only boots I could find in my size. And as you can see, it's really mucky. So when I was learning how to drive transport truck, I always had to wear boots. Okay, then I got a Suzuki Ariel, and this was probably my favorite car. I love this car. Oh, there's my license. I got my, I put the pictures in wrong order. ACZX class, you can see, and if you flip it over, it means I have my tractor trailer bus license with an air brake endorsement. So I'm pretty proud of that. Okay, back to the Ariel. I got this little red car for a steal. It was one of the nicest cars I ever owned. That's pictures in Florida. The one before it was in Vermont. I got a decal, tree-hugging hippie, because that's what I am. And that was in Pittsburgh here when I was coming home from Florida, and it was covered in snow. Well, lo and behold, look what happened to my Ariel not too much longer after I got it. I didn't even have it for 6 months. That was the car accident that I was in. I didn't even say accident. It was a collision. I was hit. In February of last year. It's been almost a year. They're towing it away from my house. And heartbreaking. I was injured, and it was very sad. And then I got this car, a Honda Fit, which I like, but I don't love. I miss my Ariel. I miss my van. I miss my Subaru Impreza. There's my Fit parked in front of the soybean field where I currently live. And one day when I was driving home, the wheel fell off. I don't mean fell off. I mean tore off. So, there you go. Those are my pictures. I know it kind of raced through it. Sorry, I was talking, trying to keep up with the slideshow. And anyway, I just wanted to let you guys all know that that I also rode a bike at various times in my life, especially that between my first car, that crappy old Pontiac 6000, and the blue car, the Mazda 626. I rode my bike extensively. I've always taken the bus. I'm only kind of new to car driving. I only got my license when I was 26. And I got my transport truck driving license when I was 36. So, I mean, spent most of my life on a bike. Anyhow, short and sweet this week because, like I said, I worked a lot of overtime and I'm quite exhausted. I just want to get this uploaded. So have a good week. See you later.